So we have a big breaking news coming out. Please share this video. Today is March 24, 2025, and welcome to the Real GS News channel. Guys, before I start, give this video a big thumbs up. And once again, thank you so much for your support. It's a bombshell. A journalist was accidentally added to Donald Team's secret chat. How in the world that happened? Look at this here. So Donald's team accidentally sends, Yemen strike plans to editor, and I'm gonna skip their names here, guys. So it's the Atlantic, all right? So they received some very important strike plans of these biblical wars. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good. The Atlantic editor-in-chief, I'm going to skip his name, was included in a confidential signal messaging chain detailing Sleeping Giant planning. Here's what was revealed. Alright, so we're going to get to all this here, guys. Once again, please share this video. Yikes. And we do have all the information here. I want to bring this up really quick. The Sleeping Giant is sending three B-2 Spirit bombers to the Indian Ocean as aircraft carriers fail to deter those group out there in the Red Sea. The Sleeping Giant may be considering using bombers. At the same time, there's some sirens going on, blasting out there in the Holy Land for the second time today. Millions of Holy Land citizens are running to shelter as sirens sound across the Holy Land following a projectile launched from you-know-who. Alright, so big things are going on right now, guys, and we're going to see what's going on with the secret strike plan that was revealed. Alright, guys, before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters or prayer requests, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago. My address is highlighted in yellow. And for those of you that want to contribute to the channel, we do have the PayPal link and the Cash App link in the comments box and description box. I want to thank every single one of you for that support. Thank you so much. Your support really helps out. All right, so let's see what's going on here. This is the second page. There's 7 altogether. In a message to Pete, the vice president said it was at the DoD chief discretion whether or not to proceed. I just hate bailing Europe out again. Pete said he fully shared Van's sentiment, but added that the Sleeping Giant was the only one capable of engaging with these group. Oh man. Wow. Europe is like, what? The Europeans is like, what? Give me a second here, guys. I gotta get a new camera because this thing is coming to an end. It's coming to an end. Alright. It keep doing that. And it wasn't doing that for the past couple of years. But again, it's part of becoming a YouTuber. You buy all these equipments, computer cameras, and all these stuff. All right, let's go with the third page. The plot thickens. So you have, I guess, Stephen Miller, presumably the White House Deputy Chief of Staff. He chimed in, saying that as he heard it, Donald was clear, green light. In return, the Sleeping Giant will look to extract some further economic gain from the Europeans, Mr. Miller indicated. Wow. Now, a lot of people is going to be like, Lewis, you should not be talking about this. Here's the thing. It's already out there. It's already out there, and this thing is just going all over the place. But someone made a big boo-boo. Someone that wanted to put this out there. The VP said, I fully share your loading of European freeloading, it's preferable, man. But Mike is correct. We are the only ones on the planet, on our side of the ledger, who can do this. Nobody else even close. Question is timing. I feel like now is a good time. Now is a good time as any, given Donald directive to reopen shipping lanes. I think we should go. But Donald still retains 24 hour of decision space. Mr. Miller said, as I heard it, Donald was clear. Green light. But we soon make clear to Egypt and Europe what we expect in return. We also need to figure out how to enforce such a requirement. E.g., if Europe doesn't remunerate, then what? If the sleeping giant successfully restores freedom of navigation at great cost, there needs to be some further economic gain extracted in return. Mr. P said, agree. Now it says here, you got number 4. A follow-up message by Pete titled Team Up, Team Update, provided operational details on the strike, targeting details which these equipments the Sleeping Giant will be using, and strike sequencing. The icing on the cake, question mark. The Atlantic, that's the news that kind of put the information out, and his editor-in-chief have been a long-time source of Donald here. Now, with the president dubbing it a family magazine, and calling this person out by name repeatedly over his previous false reporting. So what happened? By Goldberg's account, he was added to the confidential chat by National Security Advisor Mike Waltz, and didn't believe it was real at first, fearing it might be an attempt to somehow entrap him or a script by a particularly adept AI text generator. The White House has confirmed that this individual had been made privy to classified discussion and formation by mistake. We are reviewing how an inadvertent number was added to the chain, Mr. Bryan said. Wow. Here's some more information. Give me a second here, guys. I'm going to have to open a new window. Here we go. JD Vance said at Pete, if you think we should do it, let's go. I just hate bailing Europe out again. Let's just make sure our messaging is tight here. And if there are things we can do upfront to minimize risk to Saudi oil facility, we should do it. I fully share your loathing of... Give me a second here. I kind of lost track here. So, fully... okay, of European freeloading is pathetic. We already know this, so we're going to skip this part. We're going to skip all this here. Alright, so here's another one. Ah, they're using emojis. They are using emojis. Excellent. Good start. Michael Watts is using the emoji fist punch, American flag, and fire. Good job, Pete, and your team. Michael Watts said the team and Mal did a great job as well. Mr. Miller said, great work, all. Powerful start. Give me a second here, guys. I'm looking for more information. All right, give me a second here. Okay, so 49 minutes ago, this is coming out from the Insider paper. Just in, reporter asks Donald about the report in the Atlantic. Donald says he hasn't heard about it until now. So I don't know anything about it. I'm not a big fan of the Atlantic. To me, it's a magazine that's going out of business. You're telling me about it for the first time. He knows about it. He knows about it. He just don't want to give them the attention, the spotlight. But he knows about what's going on. So there's not much information coming out. I mean, I see only like text messages. Give me a second here. Let me just pull up this one. Let me pull up this one here, guys. So, a major security lapse has come to light after the Atlantic editor revealed that he was again inadvertently included in a signal messaging group wherein discussion of the U.S. military strike on these group, YEM, follow me with the code words, was underway. The messages, this person said, was exchanged between top officials of Donald and outlined the plan for March 15. March 15 strikes. So, once again, the editor detailed the incident in an article titled "The Donald Accidentally Texted Me It's War Plans." In the report published on Monday, he disclosed a national security advisor, Mike, invited him to join a signal group named, I'm going to skip that, PC Small Group on March 13, just 2 days before a strike took place. As per the report in the Atlantic, initially skeptical, the editor suspected that the group was part of a disinformation campaign. He stated that he had strong doubts about the legitimacy of the text in a group because he could not believe that national security leadership of the U.S. would communicate on signal about imminent war plans. However, the journalist was soon convinced of its authenticity. He saw real-time discussion involving senior officials of the Donald administration, including the VP, J.D. Vance, and Defense Secretary Pete. So what happened next? The journalist in the report admitted that he quietly exited the group after he realized the significance of the messages. He said that he later sought clarification on why he was included in a sensitive discussion as much. The incident has sparked debates on national security protocol, especially the use of informal messaging platforms for high-level military operation. So the operation on the hoodie. All right, so on March 15, the Sleeping Giant forces launched airstrike targeting leaders of the Persian group. Once again, Donald administration described the operation as a decisive move against these radicals. All right, so we already know all this here. So what do you guys think about this? The news Speaking to the news, Mike later defended the strike and said that it was an overwhelming response which targeted multiple of these group leaders. Given the severity of the operation, the exposure of war plans to a journalist raised concerns over security protocols within the administration, as per reports. Once again, the White House confirms breach. As per the report, spokesperson for National Security Council, Brian, later had confirmed that the signal, group, and text messages were legitimate. This person stated that the thread was a demonstration of deep and thoughtful policy coordination between senior officials, and he added that the ongoing success of the operation showed there are no warnings to troops or national security. All right, so this is where we are right now, guys. This is all the information here. Hold on, wait a minute. There's something here. So how did Gober obtain access to the war plans? Well, Gober was inevitably added to a signal group messaging group where Donald administration officials, including the VP and defense secretary, were discussing the strike. How in the world did that happen? Man, jeez. Well, again, guys, they caught that, and they kind of put an end to it, but this is where we are right now. This is the big breaking news. What are your thoughts? Leave comments down below. But yeah, once again, a bombshell. It's a bombshell. A journalist was accidentally added to Donald Team's secret chat. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The links will be in the comments box. Again, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife, Jessica Santiago, at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida, 34691. Once again, guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get to access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about in the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put faith and trust in Jesus Christ. For he's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.